Namaste and welcome. Deanna with Empowering Empaths. Kind of been arguing back and forth with Spirit all day because I am feeling the intense energy as an empath. I'm sure if I'm feeling it, other people out there are feeling it. So that is exactly why Spirit told me to get my bum on and share. So here I am, real and raw. Been very exhausting energy. If you guys have been tuned into yourself, everybody knows that we are in ever changing and shifting energy fluxes right now. And in order to make some sense of this intensity, I thought I would come on and share. Spirit kept telling me, no, wisdom comes from life experiences. You've had to face a lot of your fears of what we call as death, the illusion of death. You've had to face a lot of adversity in your life. That's what wisdom truly is people who learn from their experiences and then have this availability to reach their hands out to each other. So that's my whole purpose of this. And my intention always of my channel and my sharing is to encourage every one of you never to discredit what you're going through, never to discredit heartache, fears, whatever it may be. It's always to encourage. It's a way for me to come on and share spiritually encouragement. And my intention always, like I said, is to lift each other up, to reach out to others, to share so that it can give you a little feeling of peace within you to not be feeling like you're alone. You're never alone. So today's video is a little different than what I normally come on and share, which is, just the energy updates and whatever. I'm ever shifting and changing right now too. That's why you'll notice if you've followed my channel, there's me trying new things and utilizing different ways of sharing. And so I'm really just going to embrace that and go with it. Whatever spirit drives me to do and share is what I'm going to do. So I hope you enjoy that about my channel. I've been exhausted. Have you been experiencing the exhaustion? Understand that because we are shifting and changing right now so rapidly, you may be feeling exhausted like me. I got the little, which is fine. It doesn't matter. It's not about what I look like. It's about the message. If you've been experiencing this intense energy moving through you, or perhaps even some of you may be feeling fear, I'm not shaming you. However, I do want to share with everybody here on my channel the importance of gaining our spiritual muscles. I've been sharing that, is short of amount of time that I've been new to YouTube and sharing. And I was really reflecting that. I'm doing a lot of inner reflecting, so you may be noticing that as well. And if you think about it on the collective stage of what's going on, a lot of you empaths are going to feel and trust your own intuition and your own feminine energy of just a knowing that there's a little bit more to what is being programmed out to the masses. And the importance of having that knowingness within you is that when you're feeling these intense energy fluxes move through you, that's a beautiful time for you to go inner and go, what is this bringing up in me? I did notice myself feeling a collective fear moving through me not 2 days ago in the evening time, but it's more, think about it like this. What is more, I won't say the word here on my channel. You guys already know that if you tuned into my energy update last week. And knowing the perspective of when light rises, which we're all going through. If you're awake, you're experiencing the ascension. That's what this is. It's energy frequency that is shifting not only within us, but on the collective stage, right? I believe everything is in divine order always. There's no coincidence. However, bring into your awareness the agendas of fear. Bring into your awareness how fear can make you disconnected from your higher self, your God consciousness, God creator itself. Because that really is the biggest issue that people I'm feeling move through me. It's not the thing out there that the media's freaking everybody out about that is to be at the demise of a bunch of souls. Remember this, I'm not minimizing anything, so blessings and so much love to anybody who may be experiencing any kind of suffering. I'm just human. I'm spiritual being in a human vessel just like the rest of you, but I've also been sharing with everybody to make sure they keep seeing the higher perspective. We have Saturn and Pluto in Capricorn still. Pluto will be in Capricorn, I believe, until 2024. Pluto is death and rebirth. This is a spiritual aspect, right? This is Capricorn, the structures. We don't want to go back into the old timelines and the old paradigm of that structures that are made for fear, control, or, dictatorship over a lot of people. And I'm really being a witness of all of this that's going on right now and going, wow, this is huge. Because I don't know who said it, but truly it is true that the only thing to fear is fear itself, because if you're an empath, you're feeling it right now from the collective. And, I've kind of been arguing with God, creator, the last few days going, why is it the light workers have to feel energy of the collective? Why is it when you're in the light worker position that you not only feel your energy, you're feeling the collective? And the answer to me always, which I kind of knew this too, but the answer quickly given to me was to transmute anything that is not love into love. And so, I'm very much so, just as much as you still have an ego. I've been talking about that too. Like, we just feel like we're being stripped down of all of these belief systems. And as I've heard too, talking about many of the astrologers that I listen to and educate myself with, about the Pisces age will die hard. And why is that? Because it's a belief. It's a belief that we're separate. It's a belief that we were this hierarchy that's been created, not only like as within, so without, like in your personal experiences, on the collective stage as well. So remember that this too shall pass. And that, yes, you are here to have a human experience, but you're not the body. That alone, reminding yourself of that, right? The ego don't want you to remember that. The ego is the quick one to go into fear. I'm never demonizing the ego, but it is what it is. Your spiritual essence, your higher self, already knows that you haven't separated and that you're more than this body. The body is part of the earth, and when your consciousness leaves your body, you will go back to the earth, ashes to ashes, right? And so I told my husband, I've been really reflecting upon this. I was going to come on earlier, and then my personality was like, no, you're not, because you don't feel like putting makeup on, and you don't need, screw you, backseat, right? It's about reaching out to other people to maybe be the reminder of who your true identity is, and to ease your mind and push you into your heart space of remembering and knowing. And I'm coming to you on Friday the 13th, which is the goddess number, the intuition, the higher knowingness, right? A knowingness without having to see it with the physical eyes. I feel a lot of us are going to move into the sixth senses, a lot of the visions, psychic visions through the third eye, and also a wonderful thing right now too, the crown chakra. It's funny because we were just all really in this heart expansion energy, and now we're into the crown chakra. And I think that Spirit's driving us into that knowingness and our connection through our third chakra, our first chakra, seventh chakra. I'm started it the wrong way, excuse me. First chakra is the root. To go into the crown and that knowingness being our star center, because I did look at the Schumann a little bit earlier before I came on to see how the collective consciousness is impacting Gaia's heartbeat. And if you look back and do your own research through history, on 9/11, I'm not here to get into conspiracies, this, that, and the other, because most of the conspiracies are not theory, they're actually truth. But 9/11 produced an energy that changed the Schumann on that day. If anybody goes back and looks at that, you'll see that the energy of not only the fear mode, but the compassion and the oneness consciousness that was brought about on that day, love being the most powerful energy, which is compassion and whatnot. I feel like a lot of that is going to happen again right now in 2020 as we're gaining our clarity and getting our perfect vision. I don't believe that is, I go back to the biblical verse, which I know that's been manipulated as well, but there's beauty in it, that to walk by faith, not by sight. All of these things on gaining and growing our spiritual muscles will help us as we're evolving and shifting. And also having a remembrance that our souls chose to be here for this work right now, and that we're in it now, it's happening. And so another reason and my intention for this video today too as well, because I'm going to do a brief little healing meditation for the collective before we finish this up, is the power of numbers. Where two or more are gathered, it raises the consciousness from the dense feelings and emotions of fear and raises your immunity, raises our immunity, raises our vibration to be able to transmute all of these feelings and emotions and energy into what we really want, which is the love and the peace, right? And compassion. So have no fear. And if you feel yourself going into the fear, bring that into your consciousness and you can flip the script. Right now is a powerful time for co-creating. So this would be a beautiful time for you to tap into your spiritual essence and not utilizing meditation as a practice or a job, but utilizing it to sit in stillness, literally meditating, high frequency music, whatever. There's all kinds of it on YouTube that you can put in there to raise your vibration, which therefore raises your immunity. And really at the end of the day, we are in an energy of, if you can raise your vibration up out of anything that's not of love, it really does bring you more of a peace, and ultimately raising your frequency, which therefore raises your immunity. And all of the God-given gifts are free and they're within you. We don't need this, we don't need that. It's the power of it within you first and foremost. That will transform. So don't beat yourself up. If you're feeling these intense energies, I am. Had me whipped. I think I slept until 3 p.m. today, which is okay. Increase your water. Don't be sitting and don't be idle, which is another verse that's very, if you think about it symbolically, and we stop taking things physically, literally, instead of that, look at things symbolically. That don't mean run out and be in mass panic, because the light workers are the ones that need to not be that right now. But that isn't saying to you to not. I always thought wiping or washing your effing hands was just a common thing that everybody did all the time, but apparently it's not, because we're all of a sudden encouraging it like it's something new. But whatever, don't get me going there. So remember that you have nothing to fear but fear itself. And if you guys cannot feel it, on a collective stage, the mass panic, then you must be completely asleep, because I've had it flow through me. And I actually literally was in the bathroom arguing with God, saying, I've lost my child. I've faced fear. Fuck. I faced it straight up when I found my child's body. And over the past almost 6 years, I am not, and I also was raised in fear that crippled me as an empath. So, okay, I've handled all this. Why in the hell am I feeling the collective energy now? And that is because I have a duty here as a soul to be of service to others. And it always starts with you, So I went in the middle of the day after I got up at 3 p.m. and soaked in the Epsom salt bath and just... I'm always in prayer mode. I'm a prayer warrior. I'm always talking to the higher self, God, consciousness, Yeshua, my son in spirit. Because ultimately that's where I find the peace, but I have to be anchored in my body to help others just as you would. So if this is a message today, my intentions are of love, and hopefully I always share wanting other people to be free thinkers, thinking for themselves, and that it touches you in a way that makes you feel uplifted. And therefore, power of numbers, 2 or more gathered. Maybe somebody else needs you to reach out and remind them that, hey, all is well with our souls. We're spiritual beings, and although we see what's going on in the collective, it's really a program. And so when the light rises, so too shall the dark that's wanting to use their dark energy for fear. So here we are. Like I said, I'm not minimizing anything. And I have huge compassion for everybody. My sole purpose is for you guys to stay in peace, stay in high vibration, and therefore it raises your frequency. And ultimately, at the end of the day, we have to trust. That goes back to the faith again, that if we were to leave our body today, it is in divine time and it's in freaking divine order. And that realization came to me when I lost my 20-year-old son. So I just have a love for humanity. And I actually was talking to God about that recently, going, I wish I didn't. And, being kind of sassy, like, I wish I could just not give a shit, but I do give a shit. So here I am. Get yourself a drink of water. Get yourself into a comfortable position. If you can't do it right now, come back to this. I'm going to do this because of the power of numbers and where 2 or more are gathered. And we're going to do a short little brief meditation to call upon peace, to leave us feeling balanced, to help us raise our vibration. And we're also going to send that healing out to all life. Therefore, whatever, I'm going to go ahead and turn my background music up, and hopefully I don't get, from YouTube for doing it, but I would like some music a little louder. Hopefully my husband don't come in the house. So get yourself a good drink of water. Find yourself in a comfortable position. All right. Gonna have you do 3 deep breaths in, however it is comfortable for you. I did have this awareness come through to me last night that it's not always comfortable for people to breathe in through the nose. So if it's more comfortable for you to take a deep breath in through the nose and the mouth, that is just fine. But have it consciously go down into your solar plexus. No coincidence, the yellow chakra came up to me on the energy update last week. On the out breath, on the exhale, I want you to eat whatever feels comfortable for you, either moan or sigh, whichever for you. On the exhales, because that vibration of making noise on the exhale also breaks up denser energies that you're wanting to release and let go and transmute. So I call upon God, Creator, Source, to fill me up, to be the light, to be the I am, to bring into my awareness the extraordinary power of love. And we're going to do this little exercise to send it out to all of humanity. So take a deep breath in, all the way to your belly. exhale with either a sigh or a moan. Help that vibration break up anything. Feel your neck and your shoulders. Bring your awareness to any density in your body. Allow the energy to flow through you freely. Again, bringing your awareness to any part in your body that may be feeling tight. I can feel heat in my hands. I don't know about y'all. Okay, we're going to bring our awareness to our heart chakra, and we're going to see that illuminating with a golden white light. And within that golden white light, we're going to visualize the color green of healing, of heart, of love. With our next few breaths, as we're just comfortably settling into a normal, relaxed breathing state, we're going to allow that energy and those colors to go through all of our body to do a scan. All the way down to our feet, allowing that light to not only go through our feet, but also around us, all the way down, anchored to the earth, feeling grounded, present in the body. Bring that energy all the way back up through your legs, doing a conscious scan of each part of your body as you're doing this. Get to your heart chakra and do a nice deep breath in again. Allow yourself to either moan or sigh on the exhale of this one. Allowing that expansion of love. Now take this light into your arms, your upper part of your body, all the way through your third eye, through your crown chakra, through your star chakra, connection to the whole universe, to Gaia, to all people, to all animals, to all plants and trees. Hovering above the earth, we're going to visualize in our third eye the whole earth being lit up with green and golden white light of healing, of calmness. We're going to visualize peace. We're setting the intentions to send out light to people who need it. We're setting our intentions and putting this energy out there to calm anybody that is in fear, to soothe anybody that is in fear, to create such a calm, peace feeling, an angelic surrounding of divinity. A visualization of who we truly are and a higher perspective of our divinity. Allowing that calmness to go all through the whole planet, Gaia, every being. Also visualizing any dense energy, that light going all the way through it, creating peace. Amen, and so it is. So, where did you feel any of the dense energy within your body as you were calling that light down through it? I noticed this side, but I was also out raking yesterday, so it's funny, I told my husband I've been really reflecting upon everything, and everything really truly has gotten all of us right where we are. Last week energy update was a lot about how are we doing with our soul choices, and it just, everything being connected. Saturn, Pluto in Capricorn, we knew this was coming if you followed my channel. So, and just remember that and bring that to your awareness. In order for a new way, for us to pave a new way into the age of Aquarius, where there's more about unity and really an amp up of bringing that Christ consciousness into our awareness, into our being every day, it's very, very significant. And remember not to buy into the illusions of the world, okay? I'm not minimizing anything. Like I said, I'm here to encourage as a light worker. And more we who can correct ourselves quickly and step more into that heart space have a benefit of being in service to others to bring about that calmness, because it's free will choice. We can change it. Our egos don't want us to be in that heart space and everything's kosher, you know. We're in the earth plane having human experiences. This, I don't believe any of this stuff. Maybe this one, specifically the latest fear tactics, will go away. I feel that intuitively, but there's going to be always a something else and a something else. So remember that. Anchor your light. Bring your awareness to everything that you're thinking about. And if it's of anything of low vibration, then change the script. You have the availability as a co-creator, and this is a huge time. If you can get into that space, and I've been feeling it, I'm going, is it okay? If I was questioning the spirit, is it okay for me to be feeling so calm and at peace? But when you're pushed inner, about 6 years ago, as I was, because structures were starting to fall away, and my connection and my faith kept getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Yeah, it prepared me for where I am right now today. It is my soul's passion to encourage everybody. Please do comment. Let me know how y'all are doing. Be really real and raw about it. Don't judge yourself. But always know that you have the free will choice to choose it always back to love. And the opposite of love is fear. Fear disconnects us from our spiritual connection. And it is a huge, huge, huge thing. So hope this encourages you guys, and I will see you soon for the energy update for the week of the 16th, which we will be moving into Aries. The sun moves into Aries. That'll help on Thursday to burn away some of this dense shit. So plant a new seed, set our intentions. Let me know how you're doing. If you're new today, please do like, subscribe, hit the bell to get notifications when I come back on. As always, Deanna with Empowering Empaths to encourage you. That's always my intentions. Interaction in the comments would be much appreciated. Let me know where you're tuned in from, and I send this to you with so much love. Namaste.